So till now I have explained the ABAP syntax concept, dictionary and the overview of SAP ABAP. So now we'll show how to create the very basic report in SAP ABAP. So first we'll see how to create a material master stock and value report. Material master is created with a T code MM01, as you can see this screen here, and we can change with 02 and display with 03. So based on the views which we have selected while creating the material master, a material master data is stored in different table like MARA, MARA, MAKT, material description, MARC, that is plant data, MVKE, sales area data, MARE, that is the storage location for the material, and MBEW, that is the material valuation. So here for this particular requirement, I want to show the stock quantity and the value for the given valuation area. So for that I will be going with the T code with the table MBEW. There are also standard T codes are there, MMBE and MB5E. You can see here this is a screenshot of MMBE. You can see for this particular material the quantity is 984, and same we can see in MB5E. We have material code, description and the closing stock. So as the valuation area, so first I will select the plant with MARC table, or we can directly go with MBEW, and description we have to take from MAKT. So here if you see the MB5E T code, this is the screen of MB5E. Here we have to enter the plant if you want the plant wise stock. You can see the stock quantity is 984, and in the table, that is MBEW, we have same material with different valuation area. The quantity is 984 and the value is 7,91,991. So my requirement is, first I want a selection screen with a material code of MARC and valuation area of MBEW, and in the output I want to show as material code, material description, valuation area, total valuated stock and value of the stock. So let's first create the selection screen. ZUD underscore material stock, click on create. Material stock and value, local object. So on the screen I want to use MARC and MBEW, so I'm writing here MARC and MBEW. Here I will create a selection screen. Selection screen begin of block B1 with frame title text 001. This is the way of writing a selection screen. Selection screen end of block B1. Inside it we can add the select options or parameter. So I'm creating a select options, that is select options. So my first field will be S underscore matnar. Always follow some naming convention. If you are going with select option, use S. If you are going with parameter, use P. It's not mandatory, but it is better to follow some naming convention. So this will be for MARC matnar, that is the plant data, and second I want to take as the valuation area. So my valuation area is same as plant, so here also I can use, instead of MBEW I can also use MARC. Okay, so I will use, let's say, valuation area, that is BW key for MA for MBEW BW key. Save, check, activate, no error. Assign some text here, dictionary, activate. This selection screen. Now here I will write as start of selection and end of selection. Always divide our code into small blocks. So first I will write as perform get underscore data. This is called as a modularization, like breaking the complete code into a small part. Double click here. Now in this I will write my code to select the data. So before that I have to create a type declaration. So first from the MARC table, from the table MARC, here my works is equal to plant. I can pass valuation area also here. So from this table I just want Matnar and works, that is plant. Okay. So here I will create a type declaration. Types begin of TP underscore MARC. Here I will write Matnar, type Matnar, and let's say works, type MARC works. End of TP underscore MARC. Similarly, from the MAKT table, I want to select a description. So if you go to table MAKT, we can see here the Matnar SPR as language, and MAKTX is short text, and MAKTG is upper text. Either you can use short or long text. Okay, so I will go with MAKTX. Begin of TP underscore MAKT. Here again I want Matnar of type Matnar. Second field I want as SPRS, Control Y, Control C. We can also write this in a single select query, but I will show in two different way. Like in the first, we'll select the data from different table and we'll write the output, and in the second we'll see how to write the same code with a single select query. So by first option we'll also understand how to use for all entries and how to use read table concept. Here MAKT is my description. Right, end of TP underscore MAKT. Now last table which I want is MBEW. So I will write as begin of TP underscore MBEW and end of TP underscore MBEW. So from MBEW table I want to select again the Matnar, BW key, LBCOM and SALK3. Those are all fields I required for my report purpose. So again I will go to AC12, this time MBEW. To pass all the values, press Ctrl Y and just drag and drop all the fields which we want. Ctrl C, paste in a structure. Here I will go with Matnar. Second field is my valuation area, which is nothing but my plant. This two field I don't require. Below 2-3 fields I don't require. So this is my quantity, that is LBKUM, and last is SALK3, that is my value. So first I have done type declaration, so just write down here, that is the type declaration. Now here I will declare internal table and work area, internal table and work area. So how to declare internal table and work area? That is, we declare with keyword data. First I am declaring as GT underscore MARC, type standard table of TP underscore MARC. Then with the same type I am declaring work area, type TP underscore MARC. So type of this structure will be assigned here. Similarly, I will type GT underscore MAKT, type standard table of TP underscore MAKT. GS underscore MAKT, that is the work area, type TP underscore MAKT. The last one will be GT underscore MBEW, type standard table of, just type 1-2 letters, and when you can see the keyword hint, just press tab, standard table of TP underscore MBEW. Then write down the work area, GS underscore MBEW, type TP underscore MBEW. Okay, save, check. TP underscore MAKT is unknown. Why it is showing unknown? Oh, it is MATK. I will write MAKT. MAKT. Check syntax again. No issue. Activate. So now we done the type declaration and we also done the data declaration. So in the get data, based on the selection criteria which is given, first I want to select the value from MARC table. Okay. So here. Now here we also see how to do the mandatory. Let's say here I want to make this mandatory, so I will write here obligatory. So and activate. So you can see a mandatory mark here. Okay. Now how to write the first select query? Select Matnar works from MARC into table GT underscore MARC. As we have seen the select query, to the result fields which want to select, this is source and this is target, and the where clause we have to give the condition where my Matnar in. Why here I am using in? Because here I use select options. Whenever you have select options, we have to use in where clause in operator, in keyword. If you have parameter, then use equal to sign. So here s underscore Matnar and my works in s underscore, that is BW key. Okay. So this is the first select query. Write the comment here. Select plant specific material. Okay. Now once I have data in this table, I want to select a description for all the materials which are in GT underscore MARC, because in MARC table I have only material code. For description I have to go to MAKT. Okay. So for that, for selecting the material description for all the records in this table, we have to use for all entry concept. But before using for all entries, we have to check this table should not be initial. Okay, so how to check if this table is not initial? Type if GT underscore MARC, this is called the body icon. This is called brackets called the body icon. If GT underscore MARC body is not initial, then always first write down end if this condition satisfy, then only we have to use second select query. Okay, now I want to select description. So what I will do, select what we want, MATNAR, SPRAS and MAKTX. So I will write here, select MATNAR, SPRAS and MAKTX from MAKT into GT underscore MAKT. Why here I am not using into corresponding? Because I am selecting only 3 fields from MAKT and my internal table structure is in the same format, that is MATNAR, SPRAS, MAKTX. That's why I am using here into MAKT for all entries in, for which table I want to select, for this MARC table, for all entries in GT underscore MARC, where my MATNAR, on which table I want to join. MATNAR is common in MARC as well as in MAKT, where MATNAR equals to GT underscore MARC MATNAR. Save and check. GT again MAKT. Okay, save, check. Here I have to ask table. Of course, this is a table. Okay, so what I have done, first I select MARC record, and if that table is not initial, then I am selecting MATNAR, SPRAS and MAKTX from MAKT. Now similarly, I will select the data from MBEW table. What is MBEW? That is my evaluation area, which is my actual requirement here. I want to select display those 2 values. Okay, so now I will select here MATNAR, BWQ, LBKUM and SALK3. This time select MATNAR, BWQ, LBKUM, SALK3 from MBEW into GT underscore MBEW. Again we can write the same code, because here also I am joining, here also I want to join on the MATNAR field. Okay, save. Here write into table, because this is a table, no error. Save, check and activate. So what I have done, first select MARC, then to showing the consider for all entries, we have to check if this table is not initial, then only do the next queries. Okay, so this way I have selected my data into 3 internal table, GT underscore MARC, MAKT and MBEW. Now what is the requirement? In the output I want material code, material description, valuation area, total evaluated stock and value of the stock. So what I will do first, after this get data, I will write one more perform routine, perform, that is display underscore data. This is called the modularization, like dividing the code into small blocks, so it is easy to read. Double click here, click yes, same program. Now here what I will do, loop at GT underscore MARC into GS underscore MARC. End loop. Now at first we have also seen what is meaning of at first and at. When I explain the control break statement, I explain what is use of at first. So this will be executed at the very first row of loop. Okay, so at first here I want to write some heading. I want to write, let's say at 2 I will be writing material code, then at 20 I will be writing, let's say, material description. Then after material description, I want to print the valuation area. Then at 20, let's say 30 or 40, 50. At 50, I want to print valuation area. Then I want to print the total stock, that I will print at, let's say, 70. That is the total stock. And at 90, I will be writing as value of the stock. After that, I will print a horizontal line. So this will be printed at the first time. Now here, first I will write my material code. Okay, let's write all things at one place. So now here I am into the loop of GT_MARC. So in GT_MARC I have MATNAR and works. So I want to read the material description from internal table, that is GT_MAKT. For that there is a syntax called read table. Okay, so before reading, always clear the work area GS_MAKT. Now write the read table GT_MAKT into GS_MAKT. How you want to read, which is the matching field, that is MATNAR. So with key MATNAR equal to, we are inside the loop of this GS_MARC. Okay, I will also show in debugging mode. So what we are doing inside this loop, we are reading the value from GT_MAKT by passing the material number. Okay, now similarly I want to read table MBEW. This time here I want to use MBEW table. A read table is used when we want to read a single record from internal table. Again, same field here I want to use, but this time along with MATNAR I also want to pass the valuation area. So which is my valuation area? That is BW key equal to GS_MARC works. I think here also I have to do some correction. When I am selecting data from MBEW table along with MATNAR, I will also pass equal to GT_MARC works. Okay, this BW key, save, check, any error, no error. Okay, so what we have done, first we will make a loop at GT_MARC, and inside the loop we are reading the MAKT table for description, and we are reading the MBEW table, that is the valuation area table, for the value and the stock quantity. Always clear all the work area. These are very basic steps, but very important if you are doing first time programming. Always clear the work area. So now all the values we have in work area, that is GS_MARC, GS_MAKT and GS_MBEW. Now I will write all the values. Okay, so how to write the values? Like first is material code. So my material code is in GS_MARC MATNAR. Now material description I have in GS_MAKT table. So here I will write as GS_MAKT MAKTX. My valuation area I want to print from GS_MBEW. So here I will write as GS_MBEW, that is BW key. Then total stock is again from the same work area, that is GS underscore MBEW. This time I want to print LBQM, and finally I want to print a value. So what value I want to print? GS underscore MBEW SALK3. Save, check, activate, no error. Okay, so I will again explain what I have done. First I will make the loop at GT underscore MARC. Then inside that table I have read MAKT table, then MBEW, that is valuation area. Read table I use here for reading the single value, and then I have write all the codes here. Okay, activate. Now let's test whether data is coming or not. For testing, execute this. Here my valuation area is mandatory, so I will enter as 0022 and executes. Now I can see for every material, this is the material code, material description, valuation area, total stock, and the value of the stock. So let's take one material, that is 11 ending with 4. So here you can see in the MBEW for this particular material, valuation area 0022, my quantity is 984 and the value is 791,991. So we can see the same here. Let's check for some other. Check for this one, that is ending with 1656. So here I will just add my new material. So you can see for this one the quantity is 95 and the value is 13,775 rupees. So check in the output report. So you can see here the quantity is 95 and the value of the stock is 13,775 rupees. So in this way we can write a simple report. In next same report I will show how to select all data in a very simple single select query. So reason for selecting data from 3 different tables is just to show how to use the for all entries concept and also how to use the read table. In next video I will show the same report in a single select query. So in this way we then with the report, first report development, that is material master, stock and value report. Thank you.